Overall, tough basketball game, man. We didn't execute down the stretch. We didn't make significant plays at significant times. I thought the turning point in the game was the first half when we had control. I think we was up 9 or 10. We missed a couple of free throws in that 2-3 minute stretch to finish the half. It had some critical turnovers, and then we allowed them a backdoor cut. And so instead of going up in the break, maybe 9, 10, 12, now we go up one possession. I think we was up 3, and that ignited them, gave them a little confidence. And hats off to them. They made some significant plays at significant times, and we didn't.
Well, Coach, it just seemed like even with all of that said, in the second half, it just seemed like just a nip and tuck game down the stretch there and everything. What would you say? What would you tell the guys at the end of the game there in the locker room?
It's a toughness game. We have some things we need to clean up. And, you know, it was just a toughness game. They got the loose balls. They got the offensive rebounds. They got the 50-50 balls, and we didn't, right? So, like, when you're playing against teams and they know you and you know them, that's what it's going to boil down to. And we didn't make those plays when we needed to.
Coach, Morgan State seemed to be able to get transition there pretty easily. Was there something that you were seeing with the guys that kind of let them keep getting fast breaks?
Those are the things we got to clean up, man. We work on it all the time, but you know, we lose our minds sometimes when we score, and we call it the moment of clarity. Like, that's the moment you got to be splitting and running back into your appropriate position. So we're scoring and we're working hard for our 2 points, but then we're giving them outlet passes at half court and allowing them to take 2-3 dribbles and get layups.
Was there a time tonight your team may have been up 10 or more points? Or do you think that the guys on the court just seemed to get a little bit too comfortable and not keep their foot on the gas?
I don't want to say comfortable. I think fatigue had a thing to do with it. But, you know, it's basketball, man. You know, sometimes the ball go in the hole, sometimes it don't. Sometimes the ball go your way, sometimes it don't. And that's the toughness aspect that I was just, you know, trying to tell them about. Look, regardless of what happens, we can't let the ball dictate our energy. We got to create our own energy.
We're in the top of February now, and you know, one more month before the regular season ends and everything. What would you say where your team is right now?
You know, obviously we were missing Po Boy King tonight. He's such a valuable piece in what we do offensively, and he helps take some of the load and ball handling duties. But, you know, such is life. Everybody probably got a man down. We've been down, and, you know, it's tough coming in. But, you know, it's 5-2. We'll take it. We'll go back, and over the course of these next couple of days and next week, we'll try to prepare, rectify some things, and be ready for the second stretch.
This was a toughness game. How can you instill that into you?
We got to understand that we're playing for something bigger than ourselves. And I think that's the only way to instill toughness. You know, when you're competing for something greater than you, I think you're tough. I think you're soft whenever you're competing for just you, if that makes sense, right? So, and the way we define soft is doing the easy thing instead of doing the right thing all the time, right? So that's what soft is. That don't have anything to do with your physical makeup or whatever. It's just, don't try to take a shortcut. It's tough to do the right thing all the time, right? And so that's the toughness thing. You can't miss a box out. You can't go under a screen this time because you're tired. You know, so those are the toughness plays that we got to continue to try to rectify so we can put ourselves in position to make the appropriate plays at the appropriate time.